Real 16 TV. It's Cuzzo P here back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to Nick Cannon's Big Drive. It's a new show this man doing. This one he got Nore in it, so we're gonna watch it. You know, Nore from Drink Champs. Video playing now.
My guy, what's going on?
Okay.
How you doing? Is this the Miami weather? It's like an angry weather.
My man Nore is not just a rapper. He's a cultural icon. Known for his charismatic personality, unique style, and influential contributions to the hip-hop scene. He remains true to his roots, delivering raw and authentic narratives that resonate with fans all over the world. He fearlessly addresses social issues, making him a voice for the street. And let's not forget, Nore got...
I ain't gonna lie, I originally knew him as the nigga that wore the camo army suit in Def Jam fighting for New York. But over time I looked into him, I really like him. I really liked when he played, not El Plaga, but he was old boy in State Property. I fuck with it. I just can't think of his name, State Property. The Monday through Friday nigga. If you seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Today's generation knows him as the host and creator of Drink Champs. Along with my man DJ EF,
and I watch a lot of Drink
Nore
Champs.
has become a key figure in hip-hop discussions and literally has become a fixture in the culture.
Well, yeah, man, Miami. Tell me about it. What made Nore move to Miami?
Well, for the first time I came to Miami, I knew I was gonna retire here. I just knew it. That was the first thing I actually said. Yeah. I landed.
Miami cool.
I got in a promoter's vehicle, and I was like,
random little bullshit fact, you came here for Nore, but my aunt lived in Fort Lauderdale from like when I was like a baby all the way to like 6th, 7th grade. Miami's only like an hour, maybe an hour, like 20, some shit like that from there. We used to go to Miami all the time.
I smelled the air, I looked at the beautiful palm trees, I looked at the weather, and I was like,
it might be more than that, but it felt like a quick drive.
I met my wife there at Lario's.
Oh, where?
It used to be Lario's.
That's where you met your wife?
Yes, on
South Beach.
On South
on
Beach.
Ocean Drive.
Like the day my father passed away was the day I met her.
Oh, wow.
And
that's crazy.
Yeah, so it was like my father should be an angel. So
we car guys. I mean, as you know, we reach certain levels of success, and some, you know, we got toys and stuff like that. So, do you remember your first whip that you bought when you started touching paper?
Oh, absolutely. My GS 400 Lexus. It was the brand new body. I remember Nas had the old body.
Right.
And as soon as they switched it, it was a Lexus dealer.
And when they talking about paper, they talking about from like the rap music paper, the fucking they getting like dumb paper, so they went and got some cool shit. They not talking about the first time they just ever got a car.
It was a BMW dealer.
Well, Snoop Dogg is, because I reacted to his too. Snoop Dogg definitely didn't have a car once he started rapping.
Lexus name. That's how bozo I was as a kid.
So your check, you like, here, take the check.
I signed over the check, and when I signed over the check, I had drove out. It was a GS 400 Lexus, and I remember me calling a violator because they wouldn't let me leave there.
That man signed over his first rap check to get a car.
So they wouldn't even let me leave there. That's how.
Hey, see, that's why I be saying, shit, I had a car, it broke down, it'd be like that or whatever, but some of the biggest talents, facts, they was worried about other shit. They wasn't worried about looking good to people yet, but that's neither here nor there.
What's your favorite whips that you pushing?
Well, the favorite whip I got is today, but my favorite whip to drive is the Maybach truck. When I was trying to get the Cullinan, as soon as I got in the Cullinan, I felt like I was driving a limo.
Right.
And the thing about all my cars is I get driven in. I don't really drive cars.
Right.
Most of the time.
Right.
Like a Corvette, I would drive.
I feel like the Corvette's stupid.
Right.
I feel like the more money you get, the cars start being built for the back seat. Like, you know what I'm saying? They start being built for you to be driving around. Like a Rolls Royce is really cool. I drive a Rolls Royce, right? But that's actually built for you to ride in the Rolls Royce. It's not built for you to drive the Rolls Royce. Speaking of which, the new hybrid Corvette, that motherfucker go hard. They got a hybrid Corvette, engine and electric. That bitch get up too. That motherfucker hard.
Revisit the Cullinan and things like that, but the Cullinan, it was too awkward for me to drive. But my favorite car to drive is the Maybach truck.
My uncle got a Corvette with NOS tanks in it. That motherfucker
I
hard.
just recently got my license.
Did you have to do
My Uncle Randy.
do the whole shit?
Yes, I actually went and checked.
Well, he like my aunt, he the boyfriend, but they been dating for so fucking long, shit.
in the Maybach truck. Because that's the easiest car for me to drive. Obviously, I had to get the permit, do
So
all that.
you took your road test in a Maybach
I
truck.
had to take it that day, and I was just like, fuck it.
So why so long to get your license? Why 45?
You took a license test in a
There came
Maybach.
times where my wife would be
That's
somewhere, my kids would be somewhere, because I got a son that's 21 too, and he'll drive me sometimes.
Right.
But then he'll be away, and I'm like, yo, I want to go to 7-Eleven.
That nigga
get some
watch
coffee
goes
made or
stupid,
something.
too.
Right.
And I got to sit around and call an Uber or something. I was like, you know what? Because the chances of me getting pulled over from right where I live to a 7-Eleven is highly possible. You know what I mean? Because I live in a highly white neighborhood. So I don't do it. I don't take the risk. So, and then that's why I got the license.
So I mean, obviously, being from the block and everything,
New York City.
in Queens,
Yes.
and that journey, man, like being a young street kid to being a rap superstar to now being a mogul, man. Like, tell me about that journey.
I came from, you know what? No one's gonna feed me. Let me feed myself. But also, let me out hustle everybody.
Right.
I always knew
Respect.
I didn't have the best product. I always knew I might have not had, the best packaging, but I knew no one else was gonna stay outside longer than me. I knew no one
Exactly.
else was gonna be dedicated to me. I knew when the
God.
rain comes, they leave.
Oh
See, now, I
God. Once it start looking stupid or you start looking dumb, I ain't gonna lie to you. I go on hiatuses, but I don't quit. You can say that. I can say that honestly. I can name a lot of motherfuckers that talk shit and be like, Omar, you don't ever keep doing what you doing. Then how come I still be doing it years later? I still be doing everything I was doing before. I go on hiatuses. I don't quit. That being said, from shirts, I ain't made one in a minute, but I'm sure you'll see one again soon. YouTube, you obviously seeing this now. Hell, I might even try to pick up a mic just for the fuck of it. I got some shit to rap about these days. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be on hiatuses. I got dogs. If you need your dog bread, I got some mails with paperwork. Real shit. This is real. I go on hiatuses. I don't quit.
Move. All I did was sit in my car.
You did not
and roll
move
up.
when it
Or
started
anything I'm really doing.
Coming right back out.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
Shit that I'm
diverse,
really
no
doing, the
hurricane,
shit I really spend my
no
time
storm,
dreaming
no
about and
nothing,
taking
no
effort
nothing.
to.
You
I don't
tell me I'm a
quit. I
piece
still
of
plan on going back to
shit.
school.
You can call me
Just-
all types
it might be a
of
minute,
crazy
but I
shit.
plan
I'm
on
still
going
gonna come
back.
out, I'm still gonna play the game, and I'm still gonna be happy, and I'm gonna have a smile on my face, and that's gonna make a lot of people upset.
Hustle.
When I hustle, that's I always knew that there was these older guys that
Smile
came outside
always makes
that
the people upset.
was way better
Especially
than
the
me,
niggas that
and
want
what
you
they
to
were
lose.
doing, and had the gift of gab. But what it was they wouldn't be available, and I would be available at least 17 hours of the day. I would get 3 hours worth of sleep because I knew I didn't have the good product. I knew it. I knew it. They were coming back to me complaining like, "Hey man," and I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
What you expect? You got it at 3 a.m.
You got I was outside. I was the only one. Yeah, so
Respect.
there's going to be
That makes
people that's
sense,
gonna be
too.
better than you. There's
I
always
might
gonna
just
be a
add
Nas
that to my
exists.
little shit.
There's always going to be a
I might go
Jay-Z
back to
that
post it
exists. Might
early
gonna
as
be
fuck in the
lyrical more than
morning
you.
'cause I'm the
That might
only
gonna
one
be smoother than you. That's might
dropping
gonna be
product
cooler
there.
than you. But guess what? Your position, if you stay in your lane, there's no traffic in your lane.
Well, one of the reasons why you
Product as a YouTube video.
your gift of gabs. You're an amazing storyteller. Yeah. You know how to bring it in. Has there ever been a time that you can recall where it was a story or a vibe where he's like, man, I need to get out of this car. like we ride. It's Cats is doing some shit. And it's like you made the decision like I gotta get away. And we are like the getaway story.
I got a perfect story. It's not street. I was already a rapper. It was very recently. I lived out here when I first moved out here. But ironically, my friend Sonny, he's right here. One day we're filming a video. I don't realize I jump in Sonny's car. I never ride with Sonny.
Right.
He's just another person I ride with. He's my friend. He's one of my closest friends. But I just don't trust him. I get in his car. We're mid.
Yeah, I was about to say, Sonny, the big bald black dude and stuff, that he be cracking all the jokes. He eat fucking crab shells and shit when they go do the on the road eating or whatever.
Highway, and he, y'all motherfuckers are scared to die? Yes! I am scared to die!
Oh, God.
Let me the fuck out of this car! And he was driving so reckless that the car in front, he almost hit a police car. That's how reckless.
No bullshit. This is about to be fucked up. But my girl drive just like this. I be scared sometimes in the car with her ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be terrified. This is real shit. Be speeding, I'm damn near saying shit like that. Like you be scared to die. Like she ain't never used those words, but she might as fucking well.
That's crazy.
And I was so scared because although he has one of the most wonderful personalities there is, if the police would have
Nigga
pulled
over
over,
there
they would have
asleep
probably
right now,
let
probably
him
woke
go.
up to that.
That's how great
Yeah, he
of a
just-
personality he had.
the charisma.
But the fact is, I didn't want to take that risk, and I was so scared. And
And he was a wild driver.
he was the horrible driver. I don't not get in the car with him. I had got locked up over here one time.
Really?
Yeah, for some dumb shit. And
He
I
didn't
remember
wanna say what it
the
was.
officer pulling me over and be like, "Yo, you on punch? You my favorite rappers," and he still put the handcuffs on. I was like, "Yo, I don't mess with out here. I don't want to get arrested. So you can probably hit the police and you can be cool, but they're still gonna arrest us." So, yeah,
It's
but
like I fuck with you, but you still going
yeah,
jail.
you're on camera, bro.
That's a great story, man. Because I was just about to ask you about Jay and,
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
even Nas, man.
Yeah.
Like, is it weird knowing like that you could pick up the phone and call these dudes and like literally they would.
Look, I don't think they should give you a pass because you're a celebrity or if you got some money. But I think every now and then, I think it should be up to the officer's discretion if you want to be like, fuck it, you can go. I do think it should be like that because I think sometimes policing is like, hey, did I scare you? Is this some shit that you gonna do again? Probably not. Hey, well then you could be up out of here because I think that would deter a lot of kids. Would be a lot of kids that be stuck in the fucking, you know what I'm saying? A lot of young, when I was like 18 and shit, there were times they probably could have scared me out of some shit. Them niggas went ahead and sent me I had to do court and all this shit over different shit.
They're bigger than life.
It's a great question. You know,
Mostly
I'm
weed too.
flossing.
That's the
Not
crazy
flossing,
part.
because
Weed
I'm
wasn't
telling
always
you.
legal. I was going to court
I
for
just
weed
had
all
a
the
bad
time.
day one day. Alright? Swear to God. Nothing was going wrong. Right. Like I woke up in the morning, there was no toilet tissue in the bathroom. Took a shower, there was no soap there. You know, like,
One of those days.
One of those days.
Toothpaste wouldn't come out.
Yeah, I'll kid you not. The cleaners didn't open. It was everything that was going wrong. So I had something to do, and instead of me going out, I said, you know what? My energy is wrong. It's not the world today. Today is my energy. Because sometimes it can be you. And I stood home, and I text Nas. I text Mark Wahlberg. I text Kevin Hart. I text Dave Chappelle. I text Jay-Z. I text Puff Daddy. What I said to myself
we're gonna
was,
skip a little bit of that
that
'cause
bad
of
day
music.
erased. It erased. I was like, yo, I have access to some of the most powerful people in the world. And I'm mad because things ain't go my way for a half of a day. I will reach out to you. I will reach out to a certain person and you know what I mean? And people will hit me back and be like, man, to this day, man, you're probably the only person that just reached me out. Like, and that shit means a lot to me because I don't know if I touched you that day. You know, I don't know if you needed that. You know what I mean? And by the way, sometimes I need it.
Oh, that's real.
Right.
And then how does Nore deal with because I always see like you always happy.
Oh no, I'm not. Because you know what
Yeah,
it is.
I'm faking that shit.
Miami saved me when it comes to that.
Look, it's not that I'm not always happy, but it is that I'm always trying to make sure other people perceive me as happy. Like if I'm having a bad day, it's very noticeable at my job. I'm finna go to work here in a few minutes. It'd be very noticeable at my job and shit like that. Somebody, motherfuckers be stopping me. Omar, are you okay? Omar, are you okay? It is very noticeable at my job when I'm not feeling well. But I do my best to smile and crack jokes and make sure everybody else is doing cool. Because at the same time, my aunt used to tell me and stuff like that, it's okay to have your problems and shit, but you leave that shit at the door. Like, don't come in my house being like that, or don't go into that house being like that. You leave that shit at the door. That shit don't have nothing to do with over here. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't think she gave a fuck if it had something to do with her and you was complaining about it somewhere else. Like, it's like once you get here, unless it happened in here, you have to shut up about that shit to a degree. So, like, I try my best to go to work with a smile. We gonna end the video right there because there really ain't no point. It's only like 2 more minutes. But go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. I appreciate y'all watching real shit. Hey, and if you don't fuck with me, once again, fuck you. I don't care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.